Boring.
Okay, enough of the nonsense. Let's get into the charts. Starting on the 4-hourly time frame, we are still at the moment in this WXY correction. Now, a WXY consists of 3-wave structures, as you can see here. And now in the Y, we are currently in a triangle variation. Now, if we go to the 1-hourly time frame, we can see that this triangle is playing out quite nicely. We have in a triangle a 3-wave structure in A, 3-wave structure in B, 3-waver in C, now a 3-wave in D, and now we should come down to a 3-wave in E, finishing off this triangle and then blasting off to those all-time highs in the market. At the moment, we are in the target range for all this correction. So anywhere that we move from here is a possibility to take all-time highs. So if we look now at the 15-minute time frame in a triangle, so remember, every single move should be 3-wave structures. So A, B, C, and now we are looking at an A, B, C. So in a general ABC correction, if we go to our Elliott Wave channel, education channel in our Discord, we can see that this is the most common, or one of the most common structures. A 5-wave structure up, a 3-wave structure down, and then a 5-wave structure up in C, that being called an A, B, and a C. Now, if we go to our chart, we can see this quite nicely. So we are currently finished the A in a 5-wave move, and now we are looking for 3-wave structure up into our B target range, and then a C coming down. So that is the structure at the moment. The common targets for a wave B is the 0.5 to the 0.786. At the moment, we just came short of that 0.5, actually in the last 15 minutes. So let's see if price ranges all the way up and hits into this area here. I wouldn't be surprised if we also come and bounce off again this trend line, but we'll see what happens in the near future. After that, we should be seeing a move down targeting that E wave, so that could be a good trade, but we'll get into that trade possibilities just now. Then on the other scenario on the chart, we only have 2 today, but we have on the 4-hourly time frame and a WXY where the Y, instead of a triangle like this, like in the other scenario we talked about, we have an ABC. So in this ABC, we had an A wave down, counting this as 5 waves, a 3-wave up, and now are moving in that C wave down. Now in the C wave down, I do suspect a contracting diagonal. Now, if we look at our Elliott Wave channel once again, we can see a contracting diagonal is ending contracting diagonal is a 3-wave structure in each move in this diagonal, where wave 1 and wave 4 do indeed overlap, and the structure tends to converge. So a contracting diagonal here. So if we look at the chart at the moment, we can see this playing out. A wave 1 to the downside over here, wave 1 down, 2 up, and now we should get 3 down, 4 up, and 5 down. So in the structure, we have this being our invalidation of this diagonal at 48,157, as wave 1 has to be the longest wave and wave 3 cannot be longer. So now we are looking at structures down, as we've had a impulse to the downside. This, in this case, would be a 5-wave move, and instead of this being an A, B, C like the other scenario, this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That would play out in the coming week. So we now have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our wave 1. Looking for that correction in the wave 2, and then a massive move to the downside. This contracting diagonal could change slightly, as this could indeed move like this to the downside. We just need to see where we find support. But at the moment, I've marked it off on the charts like this. Now, for trade possibilities starting on the 4-hourly time frame. On the 4-hourly time frame, I actually would take a trade on our main scenario. I would wait until this entire E-wave is complete, then longing from the bottom of that E-wave. If we don't find support here, I would put a tight stop loss sitting at the bottom of C, as this is the invalidation. Then on the 1-hourly time frame, I would say no trade. I would wait until this E-wave is finished as well. And then on the 15-minute time frame, I would say do take a trade. Take a short from where we are currently sitting, or when we touch about the 0.618 level, targeting that E-wave rally downward. So this would be a C wave, which should be a 5-wave structure, and a very nice move to capitalize on if we take that move. I mean, a 7% trade from that 0.618 would be brilliant. Setting a tight stop loss, or a stop loss at the wave 2 high at 60,389. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do join the Discord, where we do all this Elliott Wave education, and I do Bitcoin analysis every single day, and where you guys can post your analysis on the charts too. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it's been Max Trades Crypto. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, guys.